Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you the daily calibration steps of every cosmetic formulator or cosmetic chemist. As a cosmetic chemist, when I get to the lab every morning, I know my duty before I do any formulation or even any test formulation. My first duty is to calibrate my equipment, and the major equipment that I use, is a scale, a lab scale, and also my calibration meter. This is not my official calibration meter, but this is a calibration meter that I use for most of the video that I show on this channel. So before I make my product, I have to make sure I calibrate this to. And why do I have to calibrate this to? Is to get accurate results. If I want to get accurate results, I have to make sure I calibrate my scale and I calibrate my pH meter. pH meter calibration, you can even do it several times a day. Even your scale, you can do it maybe 2 or 3 times a day, or depending on when you get an error. When you get error 8.4 in this type of scale, you have to calibrate your scale. So the first thing I do every morning is come to the lab, clean, make sure I sanitize my desk, make sure I have my gloves on, then we have to calibrate the scale. So the first thing, I calibrate my scale. So how do I calibrate my scale? If you have watched my video on this show, depending on the type of scale you have, different scale have different calibration procedure, right? So basically in my home case, I just press the menu until calibration pops off. Then I'm going to click yes. I'm going to choose linear calibration. It makes it's, for me, it's the better, is the full calibration. So after you are done calibrating your scale, you're going to set it aside. Then you're going to go to the next important calibration, which is you calibrate your pH meter. So that's the first thing you do. Why do you have to calibrate daily? Can I just don't calibrate? You have to calibrate it daily for precision, to get the right and accurate results. Most lab tools need calibration. In fact, as a matter of fact, not even most, I recommend calibration for every lab tool. Why? You want accurate reading. You don't want anything, you don't want any guesswork. You want to make sure what you get is accurate reading. And don't forget, you always have to have your isopropyl alcohol around you to wipe off. The exception of this is your scale. Do not use isopropyl alcohol to wipe your scale, or you can use it to wipe the outer part of your calibration tool, depending on the brand of tool you have. So we're going to remove that. Then I'm going to go to, this is a cleaning tool, because I'm doing small amounts, so that's why I have all this. I'm going to turn on my HANA pH meter. I'm going to press it down all the way until I see cal. Then I'm going to follow the instruction. It's pointing at buffer solutions. I'm so slow here, but I'll try and be as fast. Buffer solution 4.01. So this is what I have here. We're going to wait. It takes a lot to calibrate. It may be painful and time consuming, but it's well worth it, because you know for sure you're getting accurate reading. By the time you are done with your lotion or toner, the end result is getting accurate reading. You don't want to gamble, You don't want to gamble. It's very important that you get accurate reading. So you're going to wait for that. This basically, when you are calibrating, this indicator here. So now it's going to tell you to stop. So now in this case, now this is a good one to show you. I only have 4.0, because when it pointed me to do 7.0, I was low. So now, because I only have 4, and I have to calibrate between 4 and 7. If you make other skincare product that the pH recommend up to 10, you have to have 10 buffer solution. But right now I have buffer solution of 4 and 7, because my pH range is between that. I don't make product that goes up to 10. So now it's 4. This is wrong. I'm going to turn it back on to start the calibration all over again. I'll have to start the calibration all over again. until I get it right. So 7, I'm going to put in 7 buffer solution and wait for the indicator. And when you are getting error, that's an indication that your buffer solution is perhaps not right enough. You will have to change your buffer solution. So that's why I recommend you use your buffer solution in smaller amount. Do not use the whole buffer solution. Just take small amount at a time and use it. So once I'm done with 7, I'll just shake it off and put it in buffer solution 4 and wait for indicator to stop. You know, it takes a lot of patience to be a cosmetic chemist. It's a lot of patience. You really have to, because you have to be precise. You have to be precise. You cannot have, for any little measurement can affect your whole formula and destabilize it. And you know, the end result will not be nice. So you want to make sure you do everything right. So that's the first thing we do in the morning. Once it's stopped, we are good to go. Look at it, now we have 4 and 7. So that's what you want to have. If your pH meter can go up to that, then up to 10, then you're going to need a buffer solution for 10. So when you're done with that, what you want to do is to rinse it off. You need this squeeze bottle. Remember, I showed this to you a while back. You need to, the first thing, you turn it off, then you rinse the tip. That's why we use a squeeze bottle, this wash bottle, okay, which is the squeeze one, is a very important lab tool. I share with you on this channel. Everything I use for this calibration, daily calibration procedure, is in the description box below, so you can find it in the description box below, including the buffer solution. Buffer solution is very essential. Now, before you go, make sure you watch this to the end. I'm wrapping up now. Now, one thing that's very important before you close up your pH meter is that you're going to put your cleaning solution. Okay, I have a cleaning solution here. You're going to squeeze some into this tip. Squeeze some into this tip. Very important. You know why? That is going to help you. Remember when we were doing pH check, sometimes we do dip this into that and it gets dirty. But cleaning solution is going to dissolve all the dirt for you. Okay, so put it in a cleaning solution when you're done calibrating, or when you are done using it for the day. Just make sure you put in a cleaning solution and make sure you stand it upright always. Do not do it like this. Stand it upright always, and that's how you maintain your pH meter. I hope you've picked 1 or 2 things from my video today. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button and the notification icon to be notified of my next video. Don't forget to also, if you want to learn cosmetic formulation from Green Beauty Chemist, do well to click that join now button. We have a beginner intermediate program going on, and for advanced formulator also. So click that subscribe button, and don't forget also to click the join button to support me. Then you can learn cosmetic formulation from me. That's one way to support me also, how to learn cosmetic formulation. You don't need the headache that others are giving you. Just click that join button. You will love it, because you love what we have going on in the members section. Thanks for joining me today, and happy formulating, everyone.